So my advice to our young Pacific brothers and sisters that are looking to either sort of engage, work with, or work into the Pacific, whether you want to become a researcher or you're a potential entrepreneur who wants to invest into the Pacific, what can you do? Is continue to, I would say, be in dialogue with your community. And that's really important, because often in the Pacific, and I will take Tonga for example, there is often a sort of perception that us from the more developed countries, New Zealand, Australia, often come in and sort of overcompensate in terms of what they're trying to do and the outcomes that they want to make on the ground, forgetting that it's a lived reality for our real brothers and sisters that live on the land and that have to operate within the systemic sort of governance that they have there. And so just being very aware and cognizant of your situation and the privileges in which you bring, and always trying to be of service to not only your family and the community, but actually the general agenda of trying to uplift and help our Pacific citizens in their homes, on the land, to really upskill themselves and kind of move together, right? So my advice is to stay humble, know your roots, but also be in constant conversation and be very aware of your privileges when you're stepping into that space, right? And actually use those privileges to be a stepping stone for those that are coming with you. Bring them along on the journey. It's not just yourself. And often, we come across a lot of great advocates, Pacific advocates here, particularly in Aotearoa, New Zealand. But some work needs to be done in that area. Some great voices are coming through, but also being aware of you're speaking from a certain space, right, and speaking from a certain level, and so being open to other ways of thinking about things, but also that people on the ground in Tonga, in the Pacific, in Samoa, in Fiji, they know what the reality is. Be open to that, humble yourself, and come in from the bottom. That's my overall advice.